Hello and welcome. If you found this video, it is not by accident, and I thank you so much for being here. My name is Greg, and in this series, I'm trying to bridge the gap between reality and spirituality in easy ways to meditate that are practical and understanding. To begin, find yourself in the most comfortable position to you. It could be sitting up, it could be lying down, you can have your eyes closed or your eyes open. There's no wrong way to meditate. Once you find your space, begin to relax your shoulders, relax your hips, and start to focus on your breathing. Let out a few big sighs of relief. One more. As you begin to relax, the first thing you want to do is to invite all the energy that no longer serves you, that is disharmonious or excess, to kindly leave, whether it be melting away, lifting off your shoulders, separating from the space. So let's focus on that now. I invite any disharmonious and excess energy to kindly leave this space, to recycle into the earth or recycle within another practitioner or person, so that they may receive the highest form of alignment and the harm of none. Now, the reason for these affirmations is literally just to convince your physiological system that this is going on. It's not to say that you're speaking to some deity or higher power, though we might be. It is the idea of, what do I need to say to myself to communicate this message and to relax? Now that this energy that no longer serves you is no longer here, we can create a safe container to build our energy. So start to imagine a circle around you, an orb, an egg, an aura, if you will. And throughout the meditation, deep inhales through the nose, holding your breath at the top, and releasing is key. I like to imagine the chakras. They are 7 energy points, starting from the base of the body to the belly, to the sternum, to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye, to the crown. And they correspond with the 7 notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, light. And we'll start at the base, but before we begin the chakra meditation, I want you to imagine that there are roots coming out of the base of where you're laying, sitting, or standing up. So either it's roots coming out of your feet, roots coming out of your legs and your sit bones, or roots coming out of your back and anchoring into the earth. But again, this is only to convince yourself that this is happening so that you physiologically can direct your energy in a way. Allow these roots to anchor deeply into the earth. Giving us a space to send all this disharmonious and excess energy to be recycled and renewed for its highest, best purpose and the harm of none. Anytime you'd make adjustments, totally cool. The point of meditation is not to stand still and quiet the whole time. It's to listen to your body. And that's why we have these certain affirmations. It's communication between your conscious and your subconscious. Anyways, let's begin. It's a little uncomfortable. Ah, there we go. Sweet relief. Oh my goodness. Woo! I had a freaking ankle bone here, no longer. Oh, this feels great. I'm enlightened. Okay, so we have shed ourselves of excess and disharmonious energy. We have created a container to safely practice this meditation, and we have rooted ourselves to the earth. Begin to imagine a glowing red light at the base of your spine. And just imagine this deep and brilliant red light glowing brightly and cleansing this space. You can also imagine it like a ball. Spin it, shaking off any excess or disharmonious energy and staying aligned to its core. Now bring your awareness up to your belly and imagine a deep and brilliant orange light shining brightly from this space, cleansing and clearing any and all disharmonious or excess energy to be recycled and renewed for its highest purpose and harm to none. Now move your awareness up to your sternum, your solar plexus, and imagine a deep and brilliant yellow light shining brightly from this space, shedding any disharmonious or excess energy. I want you to imagine sending this energy down and through those roots. The roots we anchored earlier can be a transport for any of this disharmonious or excess energy. Bringing our awareness up to our heart space. Imagine a deep and brilliant green light shining brightly from your heart, allowing you to love unconditionally yourself and others around you and all living things. Imagine this chakra spinning, activating. this awareness up to the throat space. Imagine a deep and brilliant blue light shining brightly. Giving you the courage to say the things you need to say and the wisdom to hold your tongue when appropriate. Clearing the chakra of any excess or disharmonious energy, sending it down my chakras, through my roots, back into Mother Earth, to be recycled and renewed for its highest purpose and the harm of none. Bringing our awareness up to our brow, our third eye chakra. Imagine a deep and brilliant purple light shining brightly. Clearing away your vision of the future, clearing away your vision of the past, clearing your vision of the future. Sending any and all disharmonious and excess energy down through our system and through the roots. And last but certainly not least, bring your awareness up to the top of your head. And like dew on a blade of grass, imagine a deep and brilliant light shining brightly from your crown chakra, clearing and cleansing any and all disharmonious and excess energy, clearing all thoughts you don't need anymore, easing the mind of tension and stress, and imagine a deep and brilliant light. I invite you to imagine a string slightly pulling you upward and slightly pulling you downward, and you remain in the center. And just as we have roots at the base of our body, imagine a golden thread, a golden light coming out of the top of your head to connect with the earth, the sky, ultimately the sun. Find a direct link from the sun to your crown chakra, down your third eye chakra, through your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus or navel chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, and down through your roots, anchoring into the earth, inviting in the harmony of our solar system, the seasonal dance that plays each year, the wisdom of the planets and their electromagnetic resonance in relation to our space here and now, inviting in that energy as a teacher, not a discipliner. Every moment is an opportunity to learn and to grow. And everything outside myself is myself, represented through the same shared energy that I'm also a part of. But we all remain individuals. why it is important to create a safe space before you begin this practice, and even more important, to release yourself of any excess and disharmonious energy before creating that container. You don't want to trap in chaotic energy. Let that shit go. And at this point, I hope that you have arrived to a relaxing state that you can hold for as long as you can. There are levels to meditation. Think of how you felt before we started and how you feel now. Maybe your physiological systems seem to be running at a fine hum. Maybe the stress has melted away. But holding space such as this is so important, so crucial for our human experience. Allowing the subconscious to communicate to the conscious. Forces of the universe, known and unknown, visible and invisible, right now and for eternity. I give thanks and gratitude for this full spectrum experience of life and all of its opportunities, synchronicities, and miracles. And I ask those forces that are here for my greatest good, highest harmony, and the harm of none, to please continue to make yourself known and guide me in my daily practice. Please offer me your blessing, your patience and forgiveness, and most importantly, your protection. And so it is. Made it this far. Thank you so much for your time. I truly hope that you find what you're looking for in a way that fulfills your highest purpose and does harm to none. Protect yourself. There are forces out there that are working against you. But the only work you need to do is this. From here, all other things will fall into play. Whether it's knowledge, wisdom, beauty, friends, family, pets, connection, community, it all stems from the relationship you have with yourself, and to your environment and those around you. The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself for others around you. There's so much more I'd like to share, but I wanted just to do a quick chakra cleansing energy alignment video, hopefully bridging the gap between reality and spirituality in a practical way. And I hope you continue to grow. I'm locked in right now. I'm going nowhere. Don't try to focus on anything. Get wrapped up in your thoughts, let them go. Focus again on your breathing. Like going for a new record here. This is great. I'm so happy right now. Meditation. Lift up your spirit. Open your heart. When you're in a safe container. The most important thing is the preparation for meditation, the preparation for a journey. Cleanse yourself of all disharmonious and excess energy that no longer serves you. Let it melt at your feet, lift off your shoulders, and expunge itself from your being. Then create a safe container around your being, an aura, if you will. And once you're rooted into your space and anchored into the earth, you build your line of connection from the top of your head out into the sky, ultimately to connect to the sun. Once this happens, you can grow that safe space. You can grow that container. The aura can then expand a foot, 2 feet, 100 yards, depending on your practice, understanding, and perception of this work. The biggest mistake that I see in martial arts is that they're training to fight, and they're bringing a fight to them by training to fight. When there is a way to be a warrior monk, where you train to protect. So much so that you have an aura of 100 yards and the fight never approaches your doorstep. Because you've done the work. It won't electromagnetically reach you. Granted, there are some forces that can penetrate these fields, metaphysical fields. There are accidents. But from my understanding, through years of practice, you can really create your sanctuary just by doing this work. And the rest of the day just works out for you. It's unbelievable. But while doing these practices, it's so important to remain grounded and not be swayed by one teaching or another. Take notes, take the guidance, but understand your truth in the midst of the full truth. So your interpretations of reality versus the actual reality. Those interpretations and perspectives will change. It's the only constant. So don't get stuck on one idea. Keep it moving. I'm so grateful and so thankful for your time and energy. I don't know if that's enough for today or if I want to keep going. Peace, love, prosperity, friends, family, pets, community, connection, trustworthiness, dependability, strength, wisdom, beauty, patience, kindness, gratitude. If you really stick with it, you might start to get some inner visions, or at least the light that leaks in from your eyelids will start to dance, make shapes and forms. And that's always fun. It's like a Rorschach. If you truly made it this far, you are a real one. Please drop a comment, reach out to me. I want to expand this meditative community. Because to offer this feeling so simply is one of the greatest things I know I can do. Hmm. We'll stop there for today. If you'd like to continue meditating, I highly encourage it. You are always where you need to be. Thank you for bearing witness. See you next time.